I like to refer to as NIOSH as the scientist of safety. And I caution companies sometimes, they always say, we want to go with the most restrictive standard. We want to go with the most restrictive standard. Be careful when you're talking that when we're dealing with chemical exposures, because the American Conference of Industrial Hygienists also puts out exposure limits, and they don't consider economic feasibility. So if you take something like H2S, for example, where in general industry standard, OSHA's silent in 1910 1000 Z Table 2 as to the permissible exposure limit. It's 10 parts per million in the construction standard. NIOSH's recommended exposure limit is 10 parts per million, but ACGIH is 1 parts per million. So using that as an example, if I say I'm going with the most restrictive standard and you go to 1 parts per million, that means if you have any potential for exposure and you're at 1 part per million, you would have to literally put people under air just to get out of the truck on an oil and gas production location. And that's not feasible, right? So
Mhm.
NIOSH really is a voice of reason when it comes to chemical exposure hazards. They have the latest data. It's hard to change OSHA standards. I remember the fight for silica. I mean, how long have we known that silica causes silicosis? I can remember a video of Eleanor Roosevelt